Customer! Oh, wait! What's your rush? What's your hurry? You gave me such a fright, I thought you was a ghost. Tap it, minute, can't you sit? Sit you down, sit. All I meant is that I haven't seen a customer for weeks. Would you call it for a pie, sir? Do forgive me if my head's a little vague. Ooh, what is that? What do you think we have the plague? By the way that people keep avoiding? No, you don't! Have another try, sir. Ooh, just that no one comes in even to inhale. Right, you also, would you like a drop of ale? Mind you, I can't hardly blame them. These are probably the worst pies in London. I know why nobody cares to take them. I should know I make them, but good, no, the worst pies in London. Even that's polite, the worst pies in London. If you doubt it, take a bite. Is that just disgusting? You have to concede it. Oh, it's nothing but crusting. Here, drink this, you'll need it. Oh, the worst pies in London. And no wonder with the price of meat, what it is when you get it. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Man, you'd think it was a treat finding poor animals what are dying in the street. Mrs. Mooney has a pie shop, does a business, but I noticed something weird. Lately, all her neighbors' cats have disappeared. To hand it to her, what I calls enterprise, popping pussies into pies, wouldn't do in my shop. Just the thought of it's enough to make you sick. And I'm telling you, them pussy cats is quick. No denying times is hard, sir. Even harder than the worst pies in London. Only Lord and nothing more, is that just revolting and greasy and gritty? Oh, it looks like it's molting and tastes like, well, pity. A woman alone with limited wind and the worst pies in London. Ah, sir, times is hard. Times is hard. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Sala Salon with me, your host, Ryan Sala. I'm going to drop the Cockney accent because that was just for the introductory song. But it is so good to have all of you here. We've got an exciting show planned for you tonight. And before I let the guests in, I want to remind everyone that this is a safe and supportive and intersectional zone. So please leave all hate speech at the door. But we do want you to interact in the chat. So feel free to interact with us, ask us questions. I've got some great questions lined up from Instagram. And yeah, we have a really good evening plan. Now, I also want to remind you that tonight we are donating to We Need Diverse Books. So if you donated when you got your ticket, good on you, thank you, but it's not too late. If you would like to, you can just go to weneeddiversebooks.org and make your donation there. If it asks, you can say it's because of the Little Sala Salon, but you don't need to. The whole point is raising money for a good cause. So without further ado, I think it's time to get this picnic started. All right, let's go ahead and invite our guests in. Oh my goodness, look at you. Look at these beautiful faces. Thanks, y'all, for coming to my picnic. Summer's last picnic, for unknown reasons at this point, but I feel like someone may die tonight. We'll see. It's hard to know. The right kind of picnic is one with danger. Kim's like, I'm not dying with you tonight. So before we get to the shenanigans, I would like to go ahead and let y'all introduce each other. Actually, introduce yourselves. Sorry. So what I want to hear from you is Who are you? What have you written? Where can we buy it? And what are you working on now? So, Gilly, let's start with you because you're right next to me.
Hello, everybody. I'm Gilly. I co-author with Kim, who's down there in the Reedy Bench Squares. We wrote a book called I'm Not Dying With You Tonight. This is the one that's coming out next. It's called Why We Fly. Woo! And you can order it everywhere books are sold.
Amazing. That's wonderful. Victoria, let's hear from you.
Hello, I'm Victoria Lee. I'm a last-minute addition to the salon. I'm very happy to be here. I'm the author of the Fever Wake series, The Fever King, The Electric Air, and my most recent book is A Lesson in Vengeance. Grab it, this one, which is a Sapphic Academia, and right now I'm working on YA, Sapphic Umbrella Academy, and an adult trans romance.
Woo! Sounds good. A Lesson in Vengeance just came out, guys. So if you like Dark Academia, go grab it now. Go grab it now. Victoria, I included your card in. It'll show up later, but I know where to get these things, and I'll post the links as well. Kim, say hello.
Hello. My name is Kimberly Jones. I write whatever Gilly tells me to.
It's good business plan.
Yeah. Oh, and I own a 15-year-old boy.
Woo! Wow. The return has run out on that one, hasn't it?
Yeah. There's no. I've tried. I thought he was within warranty. He's not.
Oh man.
You didn't get Apple Care, did you?
I did not get.
You didn't get Apple Care.
I did not get the Apple Care on the boy, and so now they want me to send him to college in a few years. It's crazy.
What is this? Wild. What is this? Well, hey, if you want to go into the pie business, he's got no competition from me.
Deal.
Amazing. Phil Stamper.
Hi. I just realized that I literally have moving boxes and a trash can in the background. So things have really improved since the last salon. I'm in my new house. So that's huge. I'm a homeowner. Look at me. I own it.
Can't spell homeowner without homo.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
You
sure.
could. You can't. Actually, you have to, but...
But I guess in other news, I'm an author as well, which I guess is why I'm here. I'm the author of The Gravity of Us, and as far as you'll take me, I write queer romance, rom-com-y, contemporary YAs, and my next book, Golden Boys, is coming out soon, along with a cover reveal very soon. So. Whoa!
Any details you can tell us about the cover? Any fun hints you want to drop for the salon?
Turquoise.
No.
Turquoise is going to be my. We're going fluorescent. That's all I'm saying. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say it, but it's. I'm really excited to share. Actually, that's a hint for both of my upcoming book covers. I have a middle grade coming out too.
Ooh, nice.
So
y'all are prolific. Oh my goodness, what a summer it's been.
Yeah.
I can't stop laughing because Ryan looks like an upset single mother who's trying to drink at the beach.
This is my Little Big Lies fires everywhere moment. Tell me that I'm not Kirsten Dunst. My goodness. Okay, Kim, what's my secret? What am I trying to hide? You started this. Kim, get back here.
Wait 300 pages to find that one out.
Oh my God, I love a good women's fiction. God bless. I would look. You joke, but that's like my ideal life. Like when I'm by myself, that's like the tone of my reality. Is I'm like a eccentric, like mysterious lady with a past. But actually, I'm just
Didn't we decide this one time? Didn't we write your?
Oh my God, we have talked about this.
Starring The Family Jewels, starring Ryan LaSala, and your dead husband comes back and you haunts him. We wrote this already.
That's right.
True.
That's true. You killed your husband for the jewels.
I did. Yeah.
You did not consider you'd be stuck with those children though when that happened, and now there you are, 3 martinis in at the beach, and wishing they would just fall out.
Can't get him into the right private school.
Please, no. Oh my God. So, tonight is going to be a little bit different from most salons. So audience members are ghoulish guests. if you're out there, first of all, let us know where you're haunting in from in the chat. I always like to see where people show up from. And you got to have a smartphone ready because this salon, this picnic is interactive. So to start us off, we're going to do some questions after this, but I want to get y'all just with it in terms of how this is going to work. We are going to, okay. So everyone, I want you to go to slido.com. Guests, you don't have to do this, but everyone in the chat, Maine, oh my God, someone from England is here, Greensboro, North Carolina, amazing, Los Angeles. Y'all grab your smartphones and go to slido.com and use the hashtag La Sala Salon because we've got a fun poll. I want to know how everyone is doing tonight, and you're going to enter it via emojis.
I just want to shout out the Europeans in the chat who are here at like, I guess, 12 or 1 in the morning. And
yes.
Just hanging out. So I hope you're drinking.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, it's good to see y'all. This is so fun. I don't think Slido.com has borders in its mind, so I think everyone should be able to participate in this. This is going to come in handy later. Oh, we've got a ghost. Thank you. While we're getting our entrance in here, I want to hear from the salon panelists, starting from top down. What did you guys bring to the picnic?
Moscato, because I'm a child. I'm a grown-up child, and I drink grown-up juice.
That's disgusting. I can't. I'm not having that. That you can't. You need to bring something you can share. No one likes Moscato.
Everyone secretly likes Moscato, Ryan. They won't admit it because it's not sophisticated, but they secretly love it.
Gilly, your Moscato is still an upgrade to what I drink, which is Stella Rose, which is definitely adult Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's amazing. Is that what you're bringing, Kim?
Yes.
To the salon?
And a gallon-sized water bottle.
Okay, hydration. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Victoria, what are you bringing to the picnic?
I am bringing pierogies because I've been thinking about pierogies all day long. I have a craving. So for this picnic, I made an entire batch of their cheese pierogies, meat pierogies, and mushroom pierogies. And I bought all 3, so there's something for everyone.
Oh my goodness.
They are the thoughtful guest.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the one person that brings something that they think other people may like, not just for themselves.
No, this is truly for me. Like,
okay.
I just hope none of y'all are like gluten free because like they are what they are.
Oh man. Phil, what are you bringing to the salon's picnic?
Unfortunately, to double up a little bit on the potato route, I was going to bring cheesy potatoes. It's a long, old family recipe where you put frozen hash browns in a pan, and you put a whole bunch of sour cream in there. And then cheese, and that's it. That's the recipe. And then you put some crushed Cheez-Its on top. There is no dairy-free option here, but it is incredible. And then you just bake it until it's all golden brown and bubbly, and you put butter all over it as well. So yeah, cheesy potatoes. You can even like dip the pierogies in the potatoes, I think. So it's like, I think they pair very well with your Moscato.
Phil,
Yeah.
I feel that you are now obligated that if you are ever at a tour stop with any of us to show up with these said potatoes.
I will. I'll do it. It doesn't take long, and I will eat the whole thing.
I think we just invited ourselves over to your new house. We're gonna have a housewarming. You're gonna throw us a housewarming party.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wine and potato housewarming party. Here we go.
All right. Well, you guys gave your answers. Phil is bringing something that sounds like a heart attack in Pyrex. Victoria is bringing pierogies. Kim is bringing Moscato. Kim is bringing adult Kool-Aid. And Gilly's bringing Moscato, which is also adult Kool-Aid. So, Victoria taking the lead immediately. Oh my goodness.
What can I say? I know how to.
Really, no one wants our adult Kool-Aid.
Kim and Gilly,
because they can't admit it publicly.
Right, or they're underage.
Right.
Also fair.
True.
Actually, what is the movie rating that we need to keep it at for this trip?
PG-17.
If it's not in our books, then I guess leave it out. But I've read our books. So I think
That's some of us write some bad stuff though. Oh, amazing. Well, and actually, speaking of books, while we're voting, I want to hear from y'all. What are like some of your like summer traditions? Because I know we've all been busy and prolific with writing, but like when not writing this summer, you know, how have you been absorbing those solar rays and like getting back that energy? I want to hear from the panel. No one's gone outside. Okay.
I have lupus. I can't absorb any kind of solar rays.
Oh no! Well, okay.
There we go.
Doors where it's safe, reading books.
Okay, well, for the rest of you.
Well, every summer I have a hot girl summer. This is when I am at my absolute worst, is during the summer, and I spend a lot of time drinking said adult Kool-Aid, also known as Stella Rose. And I can say this, and it's PG-17 because I'm not showing it. I frequent the local stripperinis often during the summer. I love a good strip dance.
Oh my God! Wait, that's amazing. Are you like a front row patron or a back row appreciator? Where do you sit?
I am like a front row. Will that middle-aged lady please sit down? Involved at the Shake and Drop It Club.
This is incredible. I didn't know this about you.
I love this for you.
I love strippers.
I'm so, you know what? Like, you're right. Like, just because I'm not like some like straight dude doesn't mean that I can't go and have fun at a strip club.
I am telling you, strip clubs, not only are they lit, exciting, and having a good time, but they often have the best hot wings.
That's true.
So do you ever accidentally throw a hot wing at a girl instead of a dollar bill?
I have not done that because I have lots of respect for those girls.
I feel like I would accept both as a tip, though.
Yeah, I think if I was.
Wings are that good.
Yeah. So I spend a lot of time in the summer doing that, and then also just hanging out with Gilly.
You live nearby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gilly, what about you?
I really hate the summer. I don't go outside because it's hot and it's gross. Yeah. I don't really like sweating. It's not for me. So I sit inside and read books. And when my children, I have Rugrats. So when we have to do things, they go to the pool and I sit in the shade with an enormous hat on.
Yes.
And yes, you have to have the enormous hat and complain a whole lot until I make my children get out of the pool and then we go home and sit in the air conditioning again. But ask me about fall. We'll do another fall pick and I'll talk all about how I also really don't go outside in fall.
Yeah, like the update, like him still in the club come fall. You're still inside. Victoria's still inside. No one's doing anything. Where's the depth? Phil, save us. What do you do? Do you have any summer traditions?
Yeah, I mean, we go to the beach. That's always fun. And we just stay outside the whole time. When we were living in the city, we went to the park a lot, and we would like a couple times because we knew we were like leaving the city, and we were like, okay, because we went to the suburbs, and we were like, okay, we need to get the most out of the city. We can't like we have to leave nothing behind. So we like 3 times we made a picnic and went to the park. Like that was our big night out in the city. But yeah, I mean, we like to be outside. I mean, part of why we love this house so much is because there's a deck. So we just got a grill. I grilled for the first time yesterday. It's been a life-changing summer. And not grilled for the first time in my life, but like the first time at my new place with the grill, and we made salmon and it was really good. I'm ready to grill for the rest of the summer. Because I don't really like a lot about the summer. It's like it's hot. I don't like being hot, but if there's like a beach or food involved, I'm like, okay, I can do it.
I wish I could post a photo of your grill, because when you sent a photo to our group chat, it looks like a Barbie grill. Like it truly, like I could not wrap my head. It looks like it looked too. No, it was too. That grill's 2 feet tall. You just need. Why are you so ashamed of it?
I want to see it now.
I don't know if you could. Oh God. Okay. So you can't really see the perspective that well. But
that's to scale.
But it looks like a tiny one, but it is actually a normal size grill.
You can grill a single cheesy potato at a time in that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you really tall? Were you like taking this picture from a great
I'm
height?
6'5", so yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I feel
Every
better
picture
now.
I take is like, whenever I take pictures of
I feel
friends
like
at like
your new
BookCon
rule
and
is you
stuff,
have to
it's
hold
like,
your phone at your waist when you
I
take
just
pictures.
practice my squats.
When Phil and I take
then-
photos together, I appear two-dimensional because it's from above. I'm just like I'm like a pixel wide person next to him. That's all. All right. So my next question, and we've got another poll. So ghostly spectators, get your smartphones out. So writers are known for not being particularly active. We like to sit indoors. 3 out of the 4 of us are like, we sit indoors in the summer out of the 5 of us. So I would like to actually know, like, I mean, my family, we play a lot of like lawn games and we're very competitive. So I want to know, of the writers in the room, who would win at the following? So first up, wiffle ball. Kim, you've already got 4 votes, just so you know. From the audience here. And I think this is really rude because I'm incredible at wiffle ball and Kim like hasn't even pleaded Kim's case yet and already has the majority. Victoria, you've got 0.
0. You're honestly right. You're probably right. I don't know what that is.
You know what wiffle ball is? Do they not play wiffle ball in the South?
I've never heard of it.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's just a little
I
plastic.
mean, does anyone want to
ball
plead their
that you
case?
hit
You
with
guys
a
agree with this
plastic bat.
ranking?
Well,
Does anyone disagree?
I win.
okay.
It was a
first of all,
runaway for a minute there.
I would
Yeah.
be better than Ryan. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely not. Do you see? I am.
You would get so distracted.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the result I wanted.
You get so distracted taking photos in your entire like pictures out costume that you got and you made yourself, and you wouldn't actually play the game, and I would get upset that you're not actually playing the game to the standards that I want. But you know, whatever, that's fine.
Okay, well, that's actually true. I actually think I do get distracted by histrionics, but I'm such a dramatic person and I love dancing that I'll dive for anything,
true.
like any
Yeah,
chance to
that's
like
fair.
swing around and like dive for like a home plate. So, so I thank you everyone for appeasing my ego. Kim, I'm sorry that you were doing so well.
Winning.
You were winning a ladder toss. All right, so the next competition is who would win at ladder toss? Do you guys
I
play
don't know what
ladder
that
toss?
What is ladder toss?
Ladder toss is when you have the 2 balls connected by a string and you have to toss them onto this like ladder device. Have you guys
we call
ever
that
seen that?
hillbilly golf, I think.
Hillbilly golf? Kim, why is Kim? Who's voting for Kim? Kim, are you doing this? Kim is on Kim's phone right now. Yeah, everyone hands up. I cannot see.
Wait, Phil didn't know what the game was. Oh, Phil, I thought
No,
you and I were going to be last place together.
Well, now I know what it is. No, I've never heard it called ladder toss.
Victoria. Oh my God, Victoria coming in. The secret dark horse of this is Victoria Lee at the ladder toss.
Wow.
Considering I don't
I
know
would like
what
the
any of these
record to
games
reflect.
are. I don't
Ladder
know if I voted for
Wait.
it.
ladder toss. It's this game. Do you guys recognize this? It's like
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
We call it
And you
hillbilly
guys are
golf
right
'cause
to
it's 2
rank
golf
me.
balls.
I should be last here. I'm awful at this. Gilly, I'm so sorry.
We've established that I don't go outdoors,
Record
so
to reflect. I would like the record to reflect that I was an actual circus clown. Yes, I was Pinky.
Wait, can you explain this?
Yes, I was Pinky the Clown in Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. I went to clown college and I toured for 1.5 years with Ringling, and so therefore I feel that I would definitely win ladder toss because I'm good with my hands because I can juggle.
Do you like keep it up? Like, are you like, I can't lose these skills just in case like the book economy collapses and I've got to go back to the circus?
No, because my circus is closed.
Start your own.
Oh, circus. This is a circus. You could be part of LaSalle.
Circus.
Oh
I
man.
feel like
Okay.
everyone's voted for me because it's hillbilly golf and I grew up a hillbilly.
Oh, she
Look,
wins.
that's-
You guys,
Well,
vote
yeah,
for
there we go.
Victoria.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like I should win it.
I feel like you would be good at it. I actually do feel like you'd be good at it because it takes like calculation, and you're literally a PhD. You're probably the only one here who can do mathematics. Actually, Gilly, I would trust you to also do math.
Oh, that would not be a good choice.
That would not be a good
All right,
choice.
Victoria, it's just you then.
No, I went
Gilly's
to
like,
law
wrong.
school specifically because they promised me there was no math.
Yeah, well, okay. That's fair. The last game that I want to know about. So, Phil, you took this one away. But the last one really could be anybody. I want to know who would win at jump rope.
Oh, no.
See, okay, this is one I think would actually be me.
Yes.
Because that was like the main warm-up they made us do in Muay Thai, which is like a form of like martial arts. For some reason,
okay.
like jump rope is what you have to do to like get ready to do Muay Thai. I don't know why it has nothing to do with Muay Thai.
It's good that Phil's getting no votes because if Phil jumps even a foot, he's going to pop the ozone layer.
Well, yeah, no, I
You need
can't.
like an extra long rope. What?
Yeah, who's gonna do the rope for Phil?
Phil needs like a double Dutch rope.
Phil,
Right,
Just for myself.
yes.
Right. If any, I'm 5'2", so if I tried to do the double Dutch ropes for you, I would garrote you, basically.
I would also like the record to reflect in the list of Kim's many jobs in her lifetime that I
God.
also was a prize fighter, 2-time Golden Glove winner in California, and jumping rope was a key and critical part of conditioning when I was a prize fighter. I should win this one too.
This is incredible. I mean, Kim, if the task was like knocking someone the fuck out, I would immediately be you because I know that. And I was like, and you know why? Because clowns also, I think, have to be pretty athletic just in general.
You
so
do. Do you understand the amount of work it takes to get in that car?
That's why
what sort of athletic conditioning is that? That's cool. I can't. This is too much. I mean,
People are changing their votes. Wow.
I know. I was like,
I win.
Gilly and Phil, I'm so sorry, sweeties. Actually, Gilly, never mind.
someone
Wow.
voted for me, and I love you, whoever you are. Thank you for my pity vote. I will take it.
So, this is so funny. I mean, honestly, the ghouls and ghosts in the chat, you guys are so shady. The fact that people are changing their votes is absolutely demonic. Oh my god. So any other games that you guys like? I just threw in what I'm used to playing outside with my family, but if there's another game that you feel like you would like to see the matchup against, I'll throw it down there. You know, it doesn't just have to be these.
Twister.
Oh, Twister.
Twister. Ooh, hold on one second. What were you gonna say, Phil?
Oh no, I was just nothing. Let's see how this plays out.
All right. So, give me one second. I have to like create a new poll every single time we switch it up. Twister.
I just want to point out that I am the longest limbed person.
Yes.
I would say that's there we go.
Yeah.
Kim, you are voting for yourself. Kim, you need to put your hands up.
I'm not. I wasn't voting to attack. I was not voting.
Someone needs to proctor the whole Sala Salon. This is too much. I can't. This actually is what I would say. Gilly, I would have thought. Gilly is. Y'all haven't seen Gilly. Gilly, I would trust also to be like an assassin. Like if I saw Gilly in person, I'd be like, that's an assassin.
In the legal world, they called her the guillotine.
And there it is.
Yes,
an assassin in the courtroom.
Yeah, like if you need someone to assassinate you with their mind, I'm good. If you need someone to actually like do something physical in the world, call somebody else. I can help bury the body.
Wait, Enigma in the chat once placed second in a citywide Twister competition. Now, that could go two ways. Is that the entire city is competing on one Twister board at the same time? Because that's a little crazy. Or is it like everyone in the city is competing and it's like a ranking thing?
I feel like I need more details about this. Was this...
How big is your city? Like, what was the round robin?
Enigma, we need to know. Enigma, we need to know a little bit more information when you have a chance.
Was
for the
it strangers? Were you like doing Twister with strangers? And if so, I'm assuming this was pre-COVID because the thought of playing Twister now with strangers makes me very anxious. A mask.
It's fine.
Phil seems to have a lot of familiarity with the whole Twister thing. It's a little shocking. What is Phil hiding?
Enigma is enigmatically silent. Oh no, here we go.
Okay, there we go. Rank laddering.
Phil's right about this. I should be lower on this too. I would be Seattle in the late 80s. Ranked ladder. I was like, Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I know the next Sala Salon's going to be Twister themed, and it's
Now
just
we
going to
know
be.
who Enigma voted for, because clearly they have like
Right, that's what they're talking about.
They know. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, that did not go the way that I thought it would for a few times. I am really good at wiffle ball, so I'm glad that got up there. But now, are you guys ready for another game? Are you guys ready for some fun and games?
always.
Always.
Okay. So, I have something really exciting for this particular group of people. Okay. So, as you know, the theme of tonight's salon is summer's last picnic. Now, that's not because summer's ending. It's because someone at this picnic is going to die. This is a murder mystery. Yeah, a picnic-themed murder mystery. So, hold on. I need to figure out which screen to share. No, it's not that one. Screen 2. All right, allow. So, the scenario is a group of people have all been blackmailed, we're the group of people, into attending a picnic. Each of them is guilty. All of them know the other's crimes. Only one person can survive the picnic. So here's how this is going to work. The rules are each guest, so each of us, has a guilty past that we're trying to hide. We each know the crime that the other guests committed. In one-on-one conversations, you're going to get paired up. Guests will try to hint at the other conversation partner's crime and like make them seem really guilty. So the rules here though are you may not reveal any details of the actual crime, right? So if the crime's like, I strangled someone with a jump rope, you can't say strangle, you can't say jump rope. If you were being like accused, you cannot outright lie, but you can twist your words around. After time is called, the audience will vote. So the audience, you are gonna vote on who sounded guiltier and who ingests poison. Or I don't know, we'll have to make up like a murder scenario, okay? If you are found guilty, you are poisoned. All crimes will be revealed post-mortem. Does that make sense? Does everyone understand how this works?
Sure.
Are you guys upset with me?
Are we
No.
actually supposed to know each other's crimes? Like, was there like?
Yeah, so in the private chat right now,
Okay.
I'm going to send you guys the crime. So I have Kim, Gilly, Victoria, and Ryan. Okay, so these are going into the private chat. So, ghoulish spectators, you do not know what our crimes are, but I just put our crimes into the private chat. So, everyone go ahead and, oh, it got a little bit strung together, so just read until you find your name, and then your crime's the thing directly after it. If you want me to resend just yours, let me know, okay? All right, so the first mashup is going to be none other than Phil and Ryan.
Ooh.
Let me find your name.
I have to review your crime. I now forgot what it is.
I don't see the word Ryan on here at all. Did you send yours?
Someone wait, oh yeah, wait, mine didn't make it on. Hold on. My crime's actually not included. Someone voted for me already? We haven't even started. 2 people voted for me?
Oh wow, it wasn't even me.
No! Oh my God.
You know.
Okay,
Oh
all right.
God.
We're gonna begin the scene. Ready? Okay. Action. Oh, Phil, it is so good to see you at this picnic. I feel like this picnic has everything: food and lamb chops and bubbly wine, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, no music. That must be really upsetting for you.
It is. I mean, I have a passion for music, as you know. Where did you fly in here from?
So, I flew in from LaGuardia. It's a short hop, skip, and a jump, but I just find it a little bit easier to jet in. But I think
Unlike American Air or Delta, or is there any other way? I don't know. I don't know.
I think the method of transportation probably doesn't matter. I don't like to embarrass people with my riches, so I think we could probably leave that detail out. Now, I couldn't help but notice that you happen to have a brass instrument with you, and that seems a little bit suspicious for a picnic. You don't?
I don't have a brass instrument with me, but that's weird that you would even bring that up. But no.
Is it not a brass instrument?
It's not.
I'm gonna Google this later. Shoot. Okay. Well, when you entered, I heard a certain type of music that I've been reading about in the papers. It sounds like it's caused people to dance themselves to death. Have you read anything about that?
I've never heard of anyone dancing themselves to death.
It happens all the time. That's a real.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a real cause of death. I mean, I could check it. Like, we could probably do a quick Google search if anyone's listening right now and wants to learn how many people like traditionally have died from this versus
Has
like falling from the air.
Died from dancing?
Like, how many people have died from, I don't know, falling from the air? I don't know, like being, like struck with something. I feel like blunt force is a very good way to die. Because it's very fast.
Well, unfortunately,
is that what you would prefer? Is that like if
I wouldn't know anything?
I'm sorry, I'm talking over you. Go on.
I wouldn't know anything about blunt force trauma because everything about me is very pointy, and I'm never the person bludgeoning somebody else. But I just want to point out that actually there was a whole plague of people that got danced to death in 1518. And, far be it for me to underestimate a pandemic or a plague. I just feel like that's a little bit tacky at this point in time. And so it's quite possible.
What instrument were you referring to? Because I don't even think the one you were referring to was made in the 1500s. But
there are modern takes on old classics.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I don't know what you're insinuating, but I just know that people are falling out of the air, and one of us flew in. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's time. So, everyone, please vote for who you think is guiltier. I think it's a clear winner. I mean, we have someone who outright lied about history.
Do you guys see the quote in the chat? It is perfect. I've never heard of anyone dying from dancing. Sounds exactly like what someone who has heard of someone dying from dancing would say.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Phil sounds so defensive. Why is right hiding behind those sunglasses?
I just don't know what I'm being accused of. And like with instruments, I don't even own or play. It's like
this is so unfair. We have to debrief this after because I really thought I had that in the bag, and this is not going the way that
Phil is guilty. Phil is guilty, guys. Phil is guilty.
Okay. Why are you all?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, all right, we're gonna do 10 more seconds to vote. So get those votes in for whoever's guilty. The guilty party dies. I just want to remember this is not fake, guys. This is a salon. It's all real.
Yeah, you see how he is pleading because he wants the salon to go on, but now it's about to be the Stamper salon, and maybe you shouldn't have killed someone.
Oh man. Okay. Well, in a weird twist of events, as I was taking a bite out of a delicious strawberry, a gun popped out of the strawberry and shot me not in the face, but in a place that was arterial, and I did bleed to death at the salon. And it was revealed, Phil, what was my crime?
You're the skydiver. You were suspected and convicted, I think, of murdering people by running into them with their blimp, which is an unusual way of transportation in my mind. Sometimes twice.
Can I tell you the origin of this is Jess, my friend, like one of my best friends who's in the chat, and I used to like start rumors in college, and one of them was that we would say like, oh my god, did you guys hear about Beyonce? And people would immediately start listening. We'd be like, yeah, she got hit by a blimp. Like she died. Which I don't know why. Like it was like, I mean, we were like kids at the time, so it just felt much funnier then. But the idea of like someone slowly not being able to avoid like a whole blimp as it like bears down on them to be specifically Beyonce, I don't know why. I felt very funny. I'm so mad though.
Jessica has the receipts. She says blimps kill over 1 American per year. Over 1.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that is so diabolical. Oh my God. Okay, well, Phil, you've survived a round of Death Picnic. Oh, unfortunately. Next up, we have Kim and Gilly. I'm matching you two together. And I will put the poll up in a second. So feel free to begin your scene. And action.
So Kim, have you been doing any pet sitting lately? I think you should tell us about your most recent pet sitting gig.
Well, I don't think that pet sitting is a proper description of what I do. I do pet concierge.
Tell us more about your about the how happy are the customers after you have taken care of their pets?
I have yet to hear any complaints.
Interesting. Do they have difficulty speaking to you afterwards?
Well, just what's understood doesn't need to be said.
Is it interesting? Does it need to or can't? I'm just curious. I'm writing a Yelp review.
I mean, it's POV. It's it's not. There's no answer.
Interesting. And
how am I losing already?
Kim, you gotta get her. She's got you on the defense. You gotta
cross-examine.
Didn't you tell me recently that you'd taken up a new hobby and you were knitting now? You were making some
I did take up that new hobby, and I think I heard that when you were shopping at the Petco. How often do you visit that Petco?
Petco is too fancy for my taste. I don't really frequent the Petco.
Oh, where do you frequent? What is your taste?
Oh, I just find what I need in my backyard.
Interesting. Now, when you're finding these things you need in your backyard, does your dog assist you?
Oh no. No, I couldn't let my dog outside my backyard. He's too lively, too spry. But how about let's talk more about your dogs. Your dogs. Do you like to dress these dogs up when you pet concierge them with maybe some special garments of any kind?
Well, I mean, it's concierge. So what I'm giving them is a lived experience that they will never have with anybody else. And so it's only the finest. However,
lived or unlived experience?
Well, it is definitely lived experience.
For a while.
For however long. But what I have heard is that when it comes to making sure that bellies are full and people are fed, you are quite the master.
I mean, I've always been an excellent cook, but fashion is where you truly excel. Your custom fashion, in fact. Tell me how you source your materials for your.
Well, I picked your brain several times when we were at the bar with that perfect, darting that you do. I mean, bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. How do you get such good aim?
Lots of practice.
Lots of practice. Oh, so do you always practice with dart, or do you use other materials?
I use what's on hand typically, but when your customers leave, do they know what happened to all of their belongings?
I have an open door policy with my customers. They are never caught off guard. Unlike I've heard that you often catch people off guard.
I'm very.
We have got to wrap the scene there. I'm sweating. Oh my God. All right, so chat, it is time to vote for who you think was guiltier. And I personally find you both so perturbing. That was really upsetting.
I think oh no.
Oh no.
Oh God.
All right, a few more people need to vote, or else it's going to be a double homicide at the picnic.
Oh.
Oh God.
No, it's her.
Kim is voting for. Kim is doing this.
It's rigged. It's rigged, I tell you.
It's rigged.
Phone.
The death picnic is rigged.
You know what it is? She was so good at interrogating me that people saw the menace in her.
Yes. Yeah, right. They can see that killer instinct.
Wow.
All right.
So
I'll take it.
if you're just joining us, you have to, in order to participate, you have to go to slido.com, hashtag La Sala Salon, when it asks you for the prompt, and we are voting on who's guiltier in a made-up murder mystery that's happening at a picnic where everyone's a serial killer. Just wanted just a quick context for what's going on here.
I may or may not have been a championship moot court participant in law.
It shows. Yeah, that was thrilling to watch you work. I wish that you had gone first. But Gilly, unfortunately, I think that you've just kicked the bucket. I'm so sorry, sweetie.
We have it
Gilly,
coming.
yeah, how would you like to go out at the picnic?
How do I want to go? I would like to be poisoned. I would like to be poisoned with like a really medieval, like belladonna or something very dramatic.
Like something that comes out of a ring.
Yes,
Ooh,
I would like to be.
yes.
I would like for my lover to put poison from their ring into my mead.
It's
like the Womanizer music video.
Yes. If I'm ever poisoned, like mark my words, I hope it's caught on camera. I'm gonna like take a sip and be like, wait, I'm sorry, is this poison? This poison didn't come out of a ring. Take it back.
Wow.
I was just watching. I'm rewatching Game of Thrones right now, and I just rewatched a poison scene where the guy is like all daring, and he's going to make the person drink the poison. He drinks it himself, and he croaks first.
I love that scene. All right, so Gilly's dead. Kim, what was Gilly's crime? You get to reveal it.
Yes. So this is what she did. She's so off. She is called a bird feeder, and she throws birds at the throats of old ladies. It's not always deadly, but it does kind of hurt. Several people have died.
I'm like the saddest criminal on here.
Oh my god.
It's not even very effective. You guys cast me aside, and I'm not even a very effective criminal.
I think a bird to the throat sounds horrible. Like that'll definitely like fuck up your whole day.
Yeah.
It is really scary. So I had a bird when I was little one time, and it got stuck in my hair. It was really horrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't. That was great. Oh my god. I can't wait to reveal what Kim does. But that's not yet because we've got winners. So still in the game, we've got Victoria, Phil, and Kim. I think next up, the matchup is going to be Victoria and Kim.
No. And then we read the crime.
Kim is back into the frying pan. I just want to see Kim struggle a little bit more because it's really funny. So give me a second to reset the polls, and then we can go ahead. And all right, you may begin your scene.
Kim, you were in cosmetology school recently, right?
I was top of my class.
You know, I can believe it. I've just heard such incredible things about like the artwork you can create with hair.
Yes, you can definitely do that. But you know, I've also heard you can do that with the fashions, which you're very good at making things to wear, I hear.
Yes, that is a hobby of mine. I do like to dress up a little bit. But, you know, I've never had the opportunity to wear any of your couturery.
Well, it's for my special concierge members only. So therefore, it is not available for everyone. However, I could offer you a discount if you were able to, I don't know, pour something up for me. How often do you do that?
Pour something up. I mean, yeah, I guess like you're welcome over to my house anytime. Like I love to host dinner parties. That's definitely true. But I do feel like people need to show up and they have to bring something to the table, right? Like they have to like
dinner. I've heard that you often invite people over for breakfast.
It's brunch, Kim.
So
there's
that's rude.
Bottomless mimosas at brunch. But yeah, you're welcome to come for brunch. I would love to see your dog. Can you bring your dog? Maybe we can have a little doggy play date.
I will, but only if you agree to make for me that very special Rice Krispie treat that only you can do.
You know, I am kind of famous for that. I gotta say, like, every time I serve my famous Rice Krispies, people just like absolutely lose their heads over it. But personally, like, I've kind of worn everything in my closet to these brunches. I want something fresh, and like, I just feel like you're the person who can make me something really fresh.
Oh yes, I can definitely do that because you seem like the person who loves to be out here in the drip. You know what I mean?
That's why, like, I know that you are doing like unique things with mixed media fashion products.
For
And
sure.
you know,
Even
I really want something tangible, something like a little bit like constricting.
Yeah, no, I've done this installation piece that is like I call it like a Fruit Loop dress.
Oh no.
And it has just been killing them. I mean, it has been killing them. You know how a good Fruit Loop dress can kill someone, don't you?
Okay, but like, okay, here's my question. Because before I I would pay you for your labor, obviously, but I just would need to know before I actually spend money on something like this. But it's made of 100% organic materials, like all of your previous work.
I definitely tie up all loose ends. That's for sure.
Yeah, I've heard that about you. In fact, like, I've heard that from a lot of people that I haven't heard from in a really long time.
Yeah. I mean, things just go on and on and on. It's like a series or, serial or whatever.
No. All right, we're calling this scene there, please. God, this is impressive. You guys are so much better at this than I thought. Like, I thought I was going to be great at this, and I was awful at it. You guys are so much better.
Wow.
Also, the more Kim spoke, the more Kim got voted guilty. So Kim, next time, you just got to let yourself be attacked. You have to play the victim. I think that's what saved you with Gilly. Oh my God. What was Victoria, that line of like, I've heard that from people that I haven't heard from in a very long time. Like that should be in my white lady with a backstory, like memoir. Like that should be in the Family Jewels. That's an incredible line.
That is perfect.
Only be delivered at brunch.
Yeah,
when you start talking about brunch, I wanted to intervene as your lawyer, though, Victoria. I wanted to be like, I'm going to advise my client to plead the fifth here.
Yeah.
I was really worried about you.
Kim, I don't know. I don't see you making up this lead, so I think it's your time to go. How would you like to go?
I would like to have a heart attack at a parade.
That can be arranged.
That's really specific, Kim.
I mean, you're at your peak. You're having a blast. Just like.
What happens to the parade? Does it stop? Does it just go over?
I think something just rolls over me.
Yeah, every single float just.
I'm sorry, this is so grim. Okay, Victoria, you get to expose Kim's crime.
Well, Kim, it gives me no pleasure to say the bitter truth, which is that you are the sweater strangler. Like I said, I've lost a lot of really good friends to your malice. That you make turtlenecks for your dog using the hair of your victims, my friends. They will always die, to be fair, but they absolutely wonder where their hair went. And that's
Kim did nothing wrong.
Justice for Kim!
Yes, justice.
Come on.
I am offering an exclusive service which requires me to get materials.
The pet concierge thing, y'all might think I included that in the prompt, but I didn't. That was something that Kim popped into Kim's head like a second into this.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I'm crying.
Wait, I'm dead.
No. All right, so now we're into the finals.
God.
We've got both Victoria and Phil have both managed to kill a killer, which means it is their chance. They are having a picnic strewn among dead bodies, and hold on, I'm trying to set up the poll, which is just like a really lovely scene. And the drama's high. We are in the Act 3 of the Salon, and I cannot wait to see how this turns out. So, without further ado, Victoria, Phil, take it away.
This must look really familiar to you, like all the dead bodies on the ground, right?
I mean, I do watch a lot of horror movies, but I mean, I was actually thinking that it's surprising that you haven't offered to play a requiem for all of our lost friends yet.
I always like to memorialize in my own way, which is very personal and like kind of intrinsic. And I get emotional, and when I get emotional, I start shaking. Can't really performance anxiety. It gets us all in the music industry, and I don't think there's any shame in that. And I won't hear any more of this.
No, you shouldn't apologize for having performance anxiety. It's just curious that your hands don't shake.
Right. I think what you're saying is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I think that's what you're saying right now. I think this is totally
I'm voting.
and I don't really know what you are insinuating. Because I am just sitting here.
It's interesting that you're saying that you have performance anxiety and your hands shake when you try to create music, but you've tried to create music in really intense situations that have led to a lot of heartbreak and devastation and genocide of my friends. So I'm just curious about whether or not your hands were shaking then.
I mean, that's a big accusation, and I don't totally follow. Every time that I make a performance, people are like, "They're great." And it's just, I always think that everything I perform is kid tested, mother approved.
The gravity of us, it's more like the gravity of the things that you do to us.
Oh my God.
The gravity of the things you do to us.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I can't go on.
So, I hear you like brunch. I don't really think we count what you do as brunch, and I think that is the stand that I'm going to take, because I think some grains, some a little bit of liquid in a bowl with a spoon. They're magically delicious. Yes, absolutely. I'll give you that. But it's not brunch.
Listen, sorry. Phil, I'm sorry if you felt left out because I haven't invited you to my brunches. But I just didn't
I wouldn't be here if you did invite me.
Really go over well with my guests who would like to remain alive.
Your guests? Because all I hear from them is snap, crackle, and pop.
Did you just fall off your chair?
No, I just skated away. I've been waiting.
Crying.
This is why I got.
Just so you guys know, these for the chat. I'm gonna let this continue, but for the chat, these are both like puns. The killers' names are puns, just so you know. So if anyone don't guess it, but just keep that in mind. Anyhow, don't let me interrupt. This is great.
I mean, truly though, speaking of puns, you watch all of these movies talking about people running around killing each other with guns and axes,
I don't watch those.
Shiny. But you don't hear about the unique form of death mongering that you've taken upon yourself.
Excuse me? Why is everyone insinuating that I've done anything wrong?
I didn't insinuate. I just called you a deathmonger.
I'm a performer. I don't get any milk on my blouse when I finish my pieces. And,
no, it's just all terribly off key.
Okay, well now that's just rude.
I mean, I don't know if it's great. At this point, this a little bit of the tone argument. I'm trying to defend people who aren't here to defend themselves. People who had to sit there and listen to some of the things that you produce.
Yeah. The gargles that are produced is the last sound when they see you coming. It's kind of like that. I wouldn't know how to make the exact sound. I'm cutting it at gargling. This has got to end.
All right, we would like to see your votes. Who is guiltier?
I just want to say, I don't care. I fit in 6 cereal puns, and that's all that matters.
That was oh my.
This dream ended me. It just
Phil, you're exonerated.
Justice.
slipped real fast.
Oh my God! Hold on, I'm voting as well.
Wait, can we go? I want to go.
Yeah, we can vote. I'm absolutely voting. Are you kidding me? Immediately, I'm voting. No, I haven't voted yet, and I'm voting for Phil.
The only one, because I knocked Ryan out, so of course he's going to vote for me.
Right? Yeah, because Phil got me out immediately. Of course, I'm voting for him.
Sorry, everyone.
I would just like to point out, for anyone who hasn't voted yet, that Victoria's latest book is a murdery thriller. So take it into
It's
account.
just a story about love and music. Like, come on. There's nothing wrong with playing an instrument. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't see what everyone else sees.
Not playing an instrument as long as you play it well, Phil.
Again, we're being rude. You can call me a murderer. You cannot call me off key.
Phil is actually this is great. Okay, Victoria, I think you are. I think it is Victoria. I think you've had your last picnic. I think it's instead of Summer's last picnic, it's Victoria's last picnic. That's all right. You really did put up a great fight. Darling, baby, how would you like to go out?
I think that I'm reaching for one of my own pierogies to take a bite of delicious potato and cheddar goodness when like a stranger runs up behind me with a Polish to English dictionary and just conks me with the head.
Sounds accurate.
That's really
A linguistic death.
linguistic death. Oh, amazing. All right, and
That's what I call dark academia.
yeah, linguistic death. Oh my God, my new favorite subgenre. Phil, that's not as funny as it should. That's actually, it is pretty good, but you need to take it back as well. Oh my God. All right. Well, Victoria is murdered at the picnic. Phil, you get to reveal the crime.
Victoria is the serial killer. That's cereal, as in the food. They dress up as cereal mascots and kill people by drowning them in 2% milk. That's the gargling noises.
It has to be 2%.
That's the gargling was good.
Yeah.
Man,
Okay,
oh man. And Phil, now we know that we can't trust you at all. Just because you managed to beat all of us
I'm here.
out. I can't believe it. Oh my God.
It was just snap crackle pop. Like that was the old.
That was really good. That was absolutely incredible.
Tony the Tiger
So-
was the best.
They're great.
It took me out. Took me all the way out.
That's what people say about the music.
Guys, what a deeply upsetting game. I'm sorry that I made us do this, but I'm really glad that we did. This was very funny. You guys did a really good
I'm
job.
sorry, you're dead.
Real bad.
Wait, Phil, do you want to reveal your crime? The crime that you're getting away with?
Sure. My crime is I am the sax murderer. I send people to their graves with the power of jazz. And I think there might be more, but it got cut off. But that's fine.
Yeah, that's about it. That's
basically it.
I thought sax murderer and serial killer was a great final duo.
Really
That
good.
really did work for me. Yeah, as in terms of like puns. Damn.
And sorry, and Ryan, just so you know, saxophones are woodwind instruments. They're technically brass wind instruments. They're not brass. Brass is trumpet.
Oh, so I was like
trombone.
50% correct? That's like a higher percentage than I'm usually
They're
right
usually in
about.
the woodwind section, so that's like why I felt okay saying no and not like just straight out lying. But yeah.
Jess Mitchell in the chat, very upset that you thought a saxophone was a brass instrument. It's brassy. It looks like it's made out of brass.
Yeah.
This is why you lost.
What?
Yeah. Ooh, Brian,
Oh my
can we say who of these crimes we would want to be killed by?
Yeah, you know what? Sure, Kim. Let's do it. Let's sit up at whatever parade you've just died at, and let's say how we wish. I'd love to hear it, Kim.
Well, I just feel like I would want Victoria to kill me because if they came I get delicious treats on my way out.
No, you
You're
don't.
right.
Yeah,
You get
that.
You get
You would have
2%
brunch
milk.
first.
That's it.
But
What kind of cereal would you want to go in? I would do Lucky Charms or I do Golden Grams.
I don't know what type of cereal they carry around.
Cinnamon Toast
However,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is probably the best way to go.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good. Yeah, because it's like a good. It's like a good milk.
And also, as you
situation.
eat it, you
I
kind
don't-
of choke on the cinnamon powder, so it's like it's not too different from eating it just normal.
It's not too different from actually eating. I think I'd want to go out. I'd want to be hit in the throat by a bird. That just sounds so funny to me.
but and she's a crazy person. She's gonna hit you so hard with that thing.
I'll never speak again, and that's to the benefit of everybody.
I obviously Kim's gonna kill me because I'm vain about almost nothing in life except for my hair. So
Her hair.
it would be a very fitting end if Kim chopped off my hair and made a dog sweat with it.
Gilly, I couldn't cut your hair. I couldn't.
Gilly, that would be a gorgeous sweater. I would bid very high for that.
Thank you. That makes me feel really good, actually.
That's a lucky
It's a very
dog to wear
expensive
that.
sweater to maintain. So
Kim, Victoria and Phil, how do you want to go?
think
I guess
the
you already told
skydiver, the blimp is how I'd like to go.
The blimp? You want to be hit by a blimp?
I feel like I would make news stories. And that would be cool.
That's-
As much,
Yeah, you're not wrong.
as much as I want to say I would listen to the power of jazz and die, it can't be good jazz if it's killing me. So I'm
Or
gonna
is it
have to
too good?
go with. No offense again, sorry, Phil. I've really been coming for your throat this whole game.
Yeah, Victoria's not even going for the jugular.
But I'm gonna have to go with Kim because I feel like at least the dog will be happy because of my death.
Thank you,
Aw,
Victoria.
That's sweet.
I will be happy to shave your head.
Oh
Take
my
it.
god, I hated this. Okay, so I'm calling the murder discussion over with. Before we wrap up, we will do some Q&A. So if you guys have questions, please go ahead and enter them in the chat. But as with every salon, while we are inspired, we're going to end it with a story. Oh, we love to tell stories. So for those unfamiliar, we've got Ryan. We have it on screen. A picker wheel. And this is going to be a 5-part story, so we'll just go down the line here. And our goal, we're authors, we're professional authors and dead people, but right now authors. Our goal is to tell a complete story, each of us having to deal with a plot twist that'll be added by the spinning wheel, okay? But to begin, panelists, we need a, as all stories have, we need a character who wants something and a problem. So who's our character? Who's our main character?
Are you asking us?
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, I don't know.
The Pink Power Ranger.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
Kimberly, the Pink Power
Kimberly,
Ranger. Great. It's Kim Jones, the Pink Power Ranger. And what does Kim want? Oh, Jen in the chat says Tony the Tiger. So can we involve Tony the Tiger in the stakes? Like Kim wants a date with Tony.
Yes.
Ooh,
do want it.
okay.
He's great.
Okay, and
So
and what's
everyone else
it's
does too.
great. What's in Kim's way?
all the other Power Rangers, obviously.
All the other Power Rangers want to stop the love affair between Kim. All right.
Also
Wow.
want to date Tony the Tiger.
We've got it. All right, I will start us off. Oh, genre shift. Okay, so I was going to start this off as like a classic like rom-com, but I guess we have to shift it into a different genre. All right, so Kim wakes up in her kingdom, in a high fantasy kingdom, and she yawns and says, "Today's the day that I ask out Tony, the tiger," which is problematic because Tony is currently in the dungeon. He's been captured on the front lines of a war with Cerealania, a competing kingdom, and he's the only leverage Kim has in the ongoing war with Cerealania, and she's not sure what to do about that because while holding them captive, she's fallen deeply in love with this one specific tiger. She has many tigers in the story, but this one specific tiger has caught her eye. And so she goes down, she's sneaking him food, as often is the case in romantic genres. Gilly, you're up next, and what you have to work with is a bog witch with upsetting advice.
So the Bog Witch will be played by the Red Ranger, because the Red Ranger is a sanctimonious you-know-what hole. So, come on, you know he is.
Yeah.
So on her way down to the dungeon, the Pink Ranger has to stop. There's a lake on the way to the cells in the dungeon, and out of the lake pops the Red Ranger, who is the Bog Witch, and he says, if you continue to feed this prisoner, you will end up going on a date with him, and it will be the end of the war with Cerealania. It will be the end of the war with Cerealania because the two warring sides can never kiss, or the entire universe will explode. So instead of feeding him, you have to poison him. Poison him. Yes, you have to poison Tony the Tiger, who is the only one left.
Oh my God. We're gonna hide the choice so that the witch doesn't keep coming up. All right, Victoria, take us into Act 2. Oh, it was all a dream.
Then, out of nowhere, the Pink Power Ranger woke up and rolled over, and Tony the Tiger was lying in bed at her side, peacefully gazing upon her with a look of love in his eyes. And he said, "It seemed like you were having a really terrible dream." And the Pink Power Ranger explained the dream to him and said, "I dreamed that we were at war with Cerealania. And that the Red Power Ranger, that jerk, told me that I had to poison you because if I kissed you, the whole world would end." And Tony the Tiger says, "Well, I can set that fear to rest right now," and kisses her. And it's absolutely incredible, and it's everything that she ever dreamed it would be. And then she realizes, wait, that might have been a dream, but this isn't right either. I'm not really dating Tony the Tiger. Something's afoot.
Oh my God. And I feel like Phil knows exactly what's afoot.
I know exactly what's afoot.
I feel like Phil knows exactly where this is going. Oh, a rousing monologue.
So suddenly, Kimberly, our Pink Ranger, is distraught. She knows this doesn't feel right. She doesn't know what it is. And she might not know until Kimberly, the other one, finishes the story. But she runs downstairs and she says, I won't, I'm sorry. And then she runs downstairs, and out of nowhere, the other Power Rangers are in her living room. Are we still in a fantasy? I don't know. We're not. This is real world. You decide. Was a dream, and now we're in the real world. And so it's a nice, like, 3-bedroom house that Kimberly owns. And the Power Rangers are all there, and they're like, the Red Ranger steps up, not looking like a bog witch, and he says, "Kimberly, I want you to know that we're all here. This is an intervention because Tony the Tiger has been cheating on you."
See, I told you that Red Ranger was a sanctimonious asshole.
Yes. So it's all. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Kim Jones.
That wasn't a monologue. I just stopped. But
Kim Jones, it's time to bring it all home. Oh, and while doing so, you have to eliminate one character with flair.
So Kimberly, the Power Ranger, goes into the bedroom and tells her beloved, Tony the Tiger, that she just needs to give him like 5 minutes alone because she knows he likes that in the morning. But first, what she wanted to do was get all of the dirty clothes out of there because the housekeeper was on the way. He said, fine, sure. And he goes into the bathroom. The moment he goes into the bathroom, she collects his clothes, takes his phone out to the Black Power Ranger who knows how to hack cell phones, hands the phone over to the Black Power Ranger and says, I need to get in this phone ASAP. And as soon as he does it and he's going through everything, he's like, oh my God, Pink Power Ranger, you are not going to want to believe this. And he shows her a series of text messages between Tony the Tiger and the freaking Blue Power Ranger about
Bobby.
Billy.
all of
Billy.
the time
Billy.
they have hooked up. There are risque photographs being exchanged between the two of them. There is in a fit of rage, the Pink Power Ranger turns around, activates herself, and murders the Blue Power Ranger.
She murdered the Blue Power Ranger?
Wow.
Waiter.
And Tony lives to cheat another day. Oh, I smell a book 2 coming up. My goodness. A round of applause for yourselves. That was really something, guys. So with that, we have come to the end of our salon. I hope everyone learned a valuable lesson. And now we're going to say what the lesson. Yeah, so the things that I learned, everyone has to share a lesson. The things that I learned is that that if you're sleeping with a tiger, you're sleeping with a tiger. So think about that.
I learned that it's the rom-com writers you got to watch.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Me?
Victoria, what'd you learn?
I learned that there's a reason I don't eat my cereal with milk, and it's not lactose intolerance.
It's all the blood. Kim, what is your big takeaway from the salon?
I learned that when Ryan says, come to my salon, you do it.
That's the opposite of how some people have thought it. Danielle.
Yeah, I would actually say that you've taken away the other lesson. And Phil, what did you learn? What's your big takeaway from this? What's your inspiration?
I've learned where I can get a really cute human hair dog sweater for my dog.
Yeah,
valuable.
Absolutely. It came up.
Page. I have an Etsy page.
Yeah,
oh my God, more like Fetch-C. Did anyone get that joke? Fetch-C. That was good. That was really funny. Okay, we're gonna end it there. So, oh my goodness. Thank you all for coming on the salon. It is such a joy to be able to put on author events that have literally nothing to do with books, and they're just pure inanity. I know you're all smart. I know you're all eloquent and elegant and just luminaries, but it's also fun to be silly with all of you because I don't see you guys enough. And thank you everyone who attended and who voted. I love the interactive format. If you guys have feedback, if you guys like the interactive part, let me know. I really like that. I think I want to keep something like that for the next one. So we do the salons monthly. If you are not, please follow all of these amazing people. Hold on, let me go ahead and put up. That's you can follow everyone on Twitter. Here's everybody's @. I will be announcing more salon stuff soon. You'll see these faces again. I'm absolutely sure of it because these are all people that I'm good friends with and work with. And we have had such a fun time. Last but not least, if you've got a few dollars, go ahead and donate to We Need Diverse Books. It's an organization that helps basically close the gap between representation and the media that gets put in the hands of children everywhere. And it's they've been around for a few years. They're accredited and they're a great nonprofit. So if you've got a few dollars,
I think we can also safely say that a lot of our books wouldn't be on the shelves without the efforts.
Actually, none of them would be. Yeah, if it wasn't for We Need Diverse Books, we would have had a much harder time, each of us being here. Imagine the Sala Salon would be all that we have. It wouldn't be just the rock bottom. It would be this wouldn't be the pits of our career. This would be it. So we need diverse books. Hold on. We need diverse books. I'm going to go ahead and put a link to the website in the chat. So thank you to everybody. We raised $100 just in tickets alone. This is a free event. So people out of their own goodwill donated over $100 actually to We Need Diverse Books, which is absolutely incredible. If you guys have a few more dollars to spare, they could really.
So I'll tell you what, Ryan, after tomorrow morning, you tell me what the final number is and I'm going to match it.
Oh my goodness, Gilly! Oh, I would love that. That would be amazing. So everybody here, just like $5 will
Run
go
it up,
double.
guys. Run it up. You got
Run
until
it
8 a.m. tomorrow
up.
morning, and I'll match whatever you guys donate.
Oh my god. Okay, I will keep you. Thank you. That is so
Oh,
generous. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. That is, I can't. It's so good. It is so good. You're so good. Oh, I love all of you. I love each of you. I'm a little drunk. I don't know if you can tell. I know how I had another number planned. I'm not doing it because I cannot. That was a Sondheim number that we started out with. I do not have that kind of syllable enunciation left.
So can I make a request for the next one? I need you to do Chicago. He had a coming number because.
Oh my god! I would love a good murder.
You have to do the Sondheim. I love Sondheim. Here's who the ladies.
Oh my god, that control.
Rise! That's it. That was it. That was the Sondheim number. Pam, that's for you. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming. This has been at the Sala Writers Salon. We've got Gilly Segal, we've got Victoria Lee, we've got Kimberly Jones, and we've got Phil Stamper. Thank you to my lovely guests. You guys are incredible, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.